organic thermal short. Thermal. Ooh, I feel so glam. It's been a while since I recorded in full makeup, and I'm wearing it today, so enjoy it. Well, the doorbell. Be right back. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and I run the blog Elements of Style, where I talk about everything from fashion to trends, I guess that's fashion, lifestyle, food, travel, all of that good stuff. But today I'm going to be talking about fashion. My background is actually apparel. I studied apparel merchandising in college and went on to work in basically all aspects of the fashion industry. I started out as retail, I went into wholesale and production, and I worked there for about 10 years, and now I do content creation full-time, still using my knowledge. I do miss the apparel industry, so I do try to feature it as often as I can. And yeah, I always appreciate a brand that is making their mark in the world and trying to make it better. The fashion industry is so dirty, it produces so much pollution, it uses so much water and things like that, and so it's really hard to reduce that because it's not always cost effective. It's more expensive, and therefore you make less money or you charge a lot more for it. I try to feature all types of fashion just because I know everyone's budget is different, but I like to do a special little spotlight on brands that are truly trying to make a difference. And today I'm going to be talking about Made the Label because they're doing just that. I first noticed Made the Label probably several years ago on Instagram, and I've had my eye on them ever since. They are a little bit more pricey because of kind of what they do behind the scenes, which I'll talk about later. I hadn't taken the plunge and bought any, but it's December right now and my orders have come in from Black Friday. I ordered some goodies from them on Black Friday because they had a 30% off on their website, and I'm so glad I did, and I want more. I don't know how often they do sales. They might have one after Christmas, so I'll remind you if they do, but they do have a thing where you can sign up to be a part of their newsletter and get 10% off, so that's always an option. I'll show you a close-up of the clothes I bought later, but this is their thermal crew neck, and then the shorts I'm wearing are their organic thermal short. So why I love Made the Label. Here are four reasons why I love Made the Label and why you should consider spending your money with them. One, they're here in LA. They were founded by Katie O'Connell Carr in 2013 here in LA, and still actually are here in LA. Everything they do from a production standpoint before they ship it out to you is within a 10-mile radius in Los Angeles, which I love. I love supporting Made in America, and since I live in LA, I have an even sweeter spot for the Made in LA product. This also means that their carbon footprint is small, which is huge. Well, it's small, but it's huge because that's a big deal, and most brands can't say that. You want a small carbon footprint so that you are able to produce less waste and put more good into the world than bad. It gets into eco-friendly talk, which I'll talk about next. Number two, they're eco-friendly, and I could tell you a billion reasons, so I'll just tell you a few. First of all, they use organic cotton. A lot of things are greenwashed these days, so it might sound just like, okay, use organic cotton, big deal. It actually is a big deal. Some reasons why is that it uses 85% less water to harvest the crop than or conventional cotton, and 45% less greenhouse gases conventional cotton. So they're reducing their waste and their output. Side note on their cotton, it is GOTS certified. Say it on their tags too. But when something's organic, the certification you want to look for is GOTS. All this certification means is that at least 95% of the product is organic cotton, and that also limits the amounts of bleaches, dyes, and other things like that that can be used on the product. They can't have things like formaldehyde. I don't know if you've worked retail, but I always love the days that we got a new product because I like to see what was coming in the store, but I also hated it because of all the formaldehyde. And whenever we would unpack the product, my eyes would water, I would sneeze because of all the dyes and stuff coming in. And also, on top of that, another example of how it's eco-friendly is they don't polybag merchandise, meaning this didn't arrive in a plastic bag. That's also something where most stores will polybag items on their way, and whenever I worked retail, you'd have to unpack each thing individually, and it just took a long time. Floor sets are the worst. But brands do it to try and keep the clothing clean as it's being transported, but because Mate only is in a 10-mile radius, it's not being transported that much until it gets to you. So along with the GOT certification, they obviously can't use certain dyes. They don't use natural dyes, they do use synthetic, but they are considered low impact dyes, meaning they aren't allowed to have any of like the 8,000 plus chemicals that normal dyes have. This is another example of how they're eco-friendly. This is obviously recyclable, it's paper, and then this string and the safety pin is how it's attached, so you're not using the plastic, and all these things are reusable or recyclable. Also, like, takes a lot more time and it costs more to put this on a shirt than just doing the regular gun tag that you see at most retail products. Along with these being recyclable, their bags and stuff that they ship in are recyclable as well. And you can actually recycle the clothes. If you ever want to get rid of it, you can send it back to them and they'll actually turn it into new clothes. And this probably goes without saying, but all of their clothes are vegan, meaning they don't have any animal byproducts or anything like that when they're making them. So number 3, they're fair trade friendly. They're not certified. I don't know if you know this, but to get certified, you have to submit and often pay money. An example of this is the wine industry. A lot of the wine industry, specifically in Sonoma, is actually organic, but they don't pay to get the organic label because actually in the wine industry, most bigwig wine reviewers, like when they see organic, they think, oh, it doesn't taste very good. And a lot of the brands specifically, this one isn't in Sonoma, but it's in Napa. It's called ZD, and they've been doing organic farming since the 90s. And a lot of the wineries I've spoken to are just like, why would I pay for something that I've been doing since forever? And so they, to rein it back in, they're fair trade friendly. They meet all the certifications, they just aren't certified. They also meet all the California labor law requirements, which is a must. Then number 4 is sizing. That looks like 5. Number 4 is sizing. So this is a big deal also, that they offer extended sizing, sizes 1X, 2X, and 3X. They're best-selling products. A lot of the more eco-friendly, organic, natural brands don't offer extended sizing, and most of the time they don't even go up to 2XL. They just are like small through XL or extra small through large, and that's just really not fair because it limits, not only limits people obviously by the cost, which we'll talk about in a second, but by the sizing, it just isn't as readily available. So the fact that they offer that in extended sizing, I really appreciate it, because it's also not easy per se. They're taking the harder route. Extended sizes cost more, it's more fabric. So those are the reasons why I like the brand and why I think you should support them. Now to the product. I wanted to show you the product, obviously because I like the brand, but I also was confused on what size to buy when I purchased. I'm like an in-between size. I'm sometimes a small, sometimes a medium, sometimes I size down in an extra small if it's super oversized. And Mate, the label is an oversized, comfy brand, so they run bigger, but I don't know. I still question sometimes whether I need a medium or not, especially in the bottoms. So what is good is their sets are separate, so you're not stuck to wearing the same size on top as on bottom, because most people aren't that way. Just for reference, I am around 5'7.5" and weigh around 130 pounds and wear a size small, usually always in tops. And then in bottoms, I wear like a size 26 in Madewell, a size 26 in Frame. Those are stretchy jeans. If I'm wearing like non-stretchy like a Goldie's, I'll wear like a 27. So yes, let's show their product. Okay, this is the set I bought. This is the Organic Thermal Crew. I'm wearing a size small. To be honest, when I got it in, I was like, oh man, I want a medium, but I think I just have this mental thing of like, oh, I want everything to be so baggy, and this fits. It's a little bit oversized and I don't need a medium. So I actually like to wear this shirt with jeans too, and it just looks really nice in the size that I have it. Also, in case you wanted some behind the scenes, that's how I was recording on my bed on top of an apple basket. But anyway, back to the apparel. Anyway, I'm happy with the small. I wouldn't change it. And I'm not sure that I would really be happy with the medium anyway, because it is a little bit oversized, and the slight crop, they actually have a crop that I did not buy, but this is just a regular organic shirt, and it does have a slight crop. And so usually when things are cropped, I don't really need to size up because it's already a little bit wide. So this is the small in the shirt, And I actually got the medium in the shorts. The shorts is what I wasn't sure if I wanted the small or not. I could have probably done the small. They just looked really short on the model, and I don't want to wear short shorts, especially like I'm romping around. I bought this as something I could wear around the house because we're around the house more than ever. And then also for group trips and stuff like that, I don't want to just be showing my booty everywhere. So this is the medium. I thought about ordering the small to compare, but I didn't really want to have to go through the whole return. It fits at your natural waist, so I still have a lot of room and I could tie it a little bit tighter. But because the shorts are wide, they're loose, I'm actually really happy with the medium because I don't want them, again, showing too much of my upper bottom thigh, the thut, I think I've seen it called on Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders show. Anyway, this is a small, medium bottom. My next purchase, I really want the organic thermal wide leg crop pants, and I'm wondering if I would get a medium or not in that. That one I might get a small, but for the shorts, I'm happy with the medium, would buy again, and now I'm going to show you the shirt with jeans because it's so cute. Okay, so here it is with jeans. I kind of do like a tiny front tuck. Worn it with just white sneakers, worn it with like a black wedge or ankle boots, and I just think it's so cute. It is December right now. I'm about to be packing. We leave early next week for Christmas and we won't be back until after New Year's. And so this is definitely coming with me. The set's coming with me, and then I'm bringing these jeans with it. Be so cute and holiday-like with a red lip, statement necklace or statement earrings. I want more of this shirt in other colors, and yeah, I think it's so cute and I would recommend it. Kind of sidebar reason of why I wanted to share Made the Label is this year I've kind of gone through this whole like I hate everything in my closet and I want to redo my style, and a lot of the stuff I'm reaching for are basics that I've had for years, literally for years. Like an Old Navy short sleeve black t-shirt that I've had since high school. And I'm 29, so it's been like over 10 years and I still reach for that over newer things I have. And something like this shirt, a classic thermal, it's just classic. It's not gonna go out of style. It makes me happy. I don't have to think about what I'm wearing, and investing in brands like this that are good quality and good for the earth are just really important to me, and I just want to teach you about that too. Would highly recommend Made the Label for that. But let's talk about the price, because that's probably the only drawback, as I know it's not as affordable. When you do things like produce organic cotton, have a smaller carbon footprint, do recyclable, more eco-friendly things like this label, when you produce all in the USA, it's gonna be more expensive. And so I get it, not everybody can afford it. I do think that they're worth the money. The shirt retails at $88. Again, I bought it for 30% off. The shorts retail for $72. It's a little bit easier for me to convince myself of the quality and price being worth it just because it is my background, but this is just an expensive way to make things, and I want to support brands that are taking the harder route. The pants I want to buy next are $138, so that's also why I haven't pulled the trigger on those. Maybe I will if they have a Christmas sale, and I'll try both sizes for you. They do have a good return policy, so you can return it within 60 days. Unworn, unwashed with tags. You do have to pay to ship it back, but on the flip side, they do have free shipping over $50, and it's really easy to hit that. I know some brands have free shipping with an absurd amount of money that you have to spend, but if you buy this shirt, that's free shipping, so I get it. They also ship internationally if you're looking for that. So yeah, I hope that helps with sizing, with pricing, with about the brand. And let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. I'll be coming out with more videos more frequently, so subscribe if you want to see those. They're actually more like fashion based, so more to come. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much. You can follow me on my blog at elementsofstyle.com and on Instagram at elmolinas.